Hi to you out there. Why you should do one good deed every day. Hi to you out there. How are you today? I hope you are doing great. There are so many things to feel thankful for. So let's try to appreciate this day by saying thank you for the roof I have over my head. Thank you for the heart I have in my chest. And that is why I am making this video, because I have a big heart for you out there, and I believe that by doing one good deed every single day, that you will expand your heart. So I've talked about this before, that you should do this one good deed, because I believe that it will change your outlook on the world. And it truly has changed the way I look at the world. And of course, you might already be doing many great things, but I want you to really expand your own view on life, like trying to look for one person that truly needs your help. Maybe you have developed some knowledge on your journey of life. I believe you have. And then you discover this person, and you can see from afar that this person is going through something. You may see it in their eyes. Maybe it's a feeling inside your chest. It's something similar. You just feel the energy. You might be quite sensitive, as I am. And then you discover that, oh yes, I recognize this person. I see this soul. But then you don't follow that calling from within. But you have a calling, my friend. And this person is calling out to you. It might even be an animal. Go vegan for animals, I'll tell you. And you should truly follow your heart. Follow your heart in this magical day we all call life. It's a new day. It's a new life. I say to you out there. And I try to remind you on Balanse I Sjelen on Facebook, so follow me there, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to hear more of these messages that I bring to you. I believe that I get these messages from another place, or maybe it was you who were calling upon me. Well, so this person or animal are calling upon you, but you are not in contact with yourself, and you have to be willing to love yourself. So go to your mirror and say to yourself, I love you. And I know a lot of people have experienced a deep awakening when looking into their eyes, just staring at their eyes, and then they discover, oh, I'm not this person on the outside. I'm not this hair, I'm not this dress. Oh, it's nice hair, and it's a nice dress. And you might have a bright smile and beautiful eyes. I know you have. You just need the right people in your life to discover that about you. But you, my friend, you are a soul. So look into your eyes and give yourself some love. Because when you expand your heart, you expand your heart space, and you start looking for what's great about not only yourself, but other people. So you might be looking into your eyes, and then you start to break out in tears. And that's quite all right. You may be carrying burdens from your childhood, and a lot of people do that. I did that for so many years, that I carried burdens from the past, and I kept on holding on to them and blaming the past and not working on myself. And at one point, I realized that I needed to start working on myself. And that's so very often the case. And then I started to look into my eyes in the mirror. And as I started to forgive myself for not being willing to let go of the past, I started to look for better things in my day. Instead of looking with fright on what might happen, I started to look at the possibilities. And even if my old life were kind of showing up in people who wanted to talk about the past. You may experience that too. Or maybe situation that I had a negative belief about. Maybe you have a negative belief about money, but you deserve so much wealth in your life, you know. So say to yourself, I am rich. Remember this roof over your head. Remember that you have food to eat. If you don't feel like you have enough, start giving to other people. And I believe that by giving one compliment a day and by helping that animal or person, you will open your heart even more. And as you have started to look into your eyes, giving yourself much more love, you start to exercise, you start to eat better, go vegan for animals, I'll tell you. And you start to see that your skin is glowing, your eyes are glowing, and people are like, hey, something is changing about you. And other people, strangers, are coming to you and they are saying, you look beautiful and you look so young for your age. And you're like, I am forever young, because now you have started to say affirmations, use affirmations to change the way you look at your life. And you will surely see that the life, your surroundings, it will definitely change. So instead of saying, I hate myself, start saying, I love myself. And at first you might not believe these words and you might develop some resistance, but just discover this. Just let those thoughts pass by. So you have to meditate. Meditate for 5 minutes every day. That's what I started with. I couldn't sit still for 5 minutes, I told myself. But also that belief changed as I started to meditate. And I've changed a lot of beliefs after that. Age is nothing but a number. I am beautiful. I meet happy people everywhere I go. That is the truth about my life. I live in happy circumstances. And of course, sometimes you will notice that past memories will come to you, or maybe past experiences will show up in different scenarios and in different people you meet, and you find a resemblance there. But then you have your breath. You can take a deep breath in and out, in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you start to relax. You start to loosen up in your shoulders, and then you start to be in this magical moment. And as you do that, you can choose to respond in a different way, and you can choose to think about, hey, I like what's going on over there. Ask yourself this question every day. What makes me happy? What makes me the most happy where I am at right now? What makes me the most happy where I am at right now? That is a magical question to ask yourself as soon as you fall off that happy wagon of yours, because you deserve to have the best ride in your life. So make sure that you make the most of this blessed moment. And as you expand your heart space, you will discover that animal who needs you, that person who needs you, maybe a stranger, maybe a little child you know. And then you are ready to give without the intention of getting back. And why you should do one good deed is really to open up your heart so you can see that this is where it will all start. I'm a poet too, you know. And as you do that, you will see that you have this moment to be everything that you can be. You can be the best version of yourself. And as you start to tune into what would the best version of me do right now, and you start being that person, you will feel like you already are that person, and you already are, because you have this soul within, you have this being within who are like sharing on you and are like telling you, whispering or maybe even screaming from deep inside, you are on the right track now. You're doing something right. I love you so much. So give yourself a big hug in this moment and appreciate your journey, because you are learning something now. You are developing new skills. And now, as you have opened up your arms, finally, you are ready to receive everything that you came here to receive in this life. And that is my biggest wish for you, to make you realize that by yourself. So here we are alive, we can be happy, we can choose to change this moment, we can relax and be thankful. And you have to say to yourself, I have this great joy inside of me, and I believe I can change for the better. Start changing for the better every single day, and you will see that you deserve the same love as me. And there is great love for you out there, and there is so much to be grateful for about this day. And you are ready, my friend, to take on the world and to let go of your worries and to be more of yourself and to finally receive what you came here to believe. I wish you a great day or night. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later.